Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the Great Canadian Beard with your host, Mr. Matty Sargent.
All right, welcome to the Great Canadian Beard Podcast, episode 4. I'm with a man that needs no introduction at all, Sammy Teeth. Thanks for joining me on the show.
My pleasure, even though I don't have a beard right now.
You don't have a beard, but you have a fucking fantastic beard in the show.
Sometimes,
Sometimes, yes.
Sometimes a beard, sometimes a mustache. Give me a month, and I'm getting ready to go on my tour, and I'll have a scruffy beard anyway.
Now, we'll get to your tour soon, because it's going to be a cross-tour thing. You're going with guys from Super Troopers. You're going with a couple boys from the Trailer Park Crew and all that fun jazz.
I'm going with Eric from Super Troopers, Tyrone, a.k.a. DJ Knucklehead from Trailer Park Boys, and Spenny, who's an asshole.
Spenny from Kenny versus Spenny.
Yeah, but he's
Not an asshole. Good guy. He always just loses. It's not a big deal.
Nah, he is an asshole. He's a goof. He's a goof. I met him in person, and he totally dissed me, and then he wanted to be part of my show, and then I totally dissed him back, so.
So it's a win. So, fair. Evened out kind of at the end of the day.
Yeah.
All right, Sam. So I'm going to take you back a little bit. So you grew up here in Toronto.
Yeah.
You started, this is where your roots went down. You started here in Toronto. You head out into Halifax.
1998.
98, 97, somewhere in that neck of the
December
woods?
1st, 1998.
Okay, well, there
as a
you
matter
go.
of fact.
You actually fucking know the date. That's perfect. So when you headed out to Halifax, what were you expecting to find, or what were you expecting to do when you went out there?
I went out to Halifax to take a new job. My wife and I split up. She moved there with my kids. So I took a job with a company called Sparkling Spring Water, which you may now know as Canadian Springs.
Oh, shit.
I was the distribution manager for Atlantic Canada, and that's the job that I got on the internet when the internet was still kind of new. And I moved out there.
So you started off selling water, you started doing that type of thing. And then how did you slowly progress into your acting career? How did that slowly start becoming the thing?
I was in a bar shooting pool with Ricky.
Okay, yeah.
And we got in an argument with a couple of guys, and essentially I said, fuck this, I'll take the big guy. He thought that was funny, and said, man, you're a funny guy, you want to be on my show? And then invited me to be in the original movie, the original black and white Trailer Park Boys movie.
So that's how they originally got the open, right? That's
how I got on.
That's how you started this whole process.
And then Clattenburg liked me, the director liked me, and invited me to audition for the soon-to-be Trailer Park Boys TV show. So I auditioned as a drug dealer, but Showcase thought I was too old. So
too old to be a drug dealer.
Too old to be a drug dealer. I was selling weed at the time, which makes it really funny.
So you, in your real life,
In my real life, I was selling weed just to my friends, but yeah.
You weren't selling weed.
I was giving it to my friends for a fee.
You're hooking up. Yeah, I feel you.
And Clattenburg said, well, no, he's really funny. I want him to be in the show. So he says, how about I make him the vet? And he said, sure. So I became the veterinarian. And Officer Jim was supposed to be the vet. So he hated me for years. Yeah.
So you took his, now did you take his gig?
Not on purpose. I didn't know it was his gig. He told me a few years later that it was his gig, and that's why he didn't like me.
Did you always feel that there was that awkward, there was some sort of tension there with him?
I didn't have a lot of scenes with him, so no.
So you never really felt it, didn't really notice it? It wasn't until years down the road where he actually mentioned it to you? That
When he got some serious time on film, then he was more open and said, okay, well, he had his shot now. But he was a real actor. I was never a real actor. I was always just a care actor, if you know what I mean. People just thought I was a funny guy.
So you just kind of got your position because you're just the funny guy that you are, and you're just being yourself.
I'm a fast one-liner guy. You piss me off, and I'll fucking belittle you to the state where you'll be no taller than Matt Sarge. Oh, sorry. Did I mean that?
That's not saying much here, folks, so don't worry about that.
Hey, good thing when he's laying down, he's as tall as he is tall now. I heard that about you.
Fucking guy. So, being part of the Trailer Park Boys, they're now 11th season got announced today.
Yep, coming out March 31st.
So comes out on Netflix. It's gonna be so it comes out on March 31st. Netflix, season 11. We expect to see you on season 11.
Sam Losco makes an appearance.
Sam Losco makes an appearance.
But it's a new Losco. New job, new everything. You won't recognize me.
Which is not
usual.
bad. Do you find that to be a bad thing? Because now you've had your shtick as the caveman or whatever you want to call your shtick for the last so long, couple seasons, and now you're moving into a brand new position, new acting kind of gig or a new role?
The diehard fans realize that Sam Losco evolves and devolves every single year. I change my appearance every single year, so if you're not a diehard fan, you won't recognize me. The diehard fans know me with a goatee, they know me with a foo, they know me with chops, they know me with dentures, they know me with no teeth, they know me all sorts of different ways.
Yeah, they're going to pop up right here now. So there you are with no teeth. There you are with the Fu Manchu. There's all your stuff coming through right here, right now.
So season 11, I look totally different again. I can't show you a picture until after March 31st.
It's fair, but we'll get you on. We'll have to get you on the show again so that you can kind of update us with that and all whatnot. So, also, you have a tour coming up. Your stand-up comedy tour. You've been. How long have you been doing stand-up for? Let's start there.
3 years ago, a fella calls me, and he goes, "Is this Sam Tarasco?" And I go, "Yeah." He says, "Do you play Sam Losco on Trailer Park Boys?" I go, "Yep." He goes, "Do you do stand-up?" I go, "Sure."
Sure, why not?
And then I wrote a show. That was it. And then I started doing it. And then...
So the first show, hey, can I get you to come out, do a half-an-hour gig? And you're just, yeah, I can do that. Yeah. How the fuck do I do a half-an-hour show? Just off the top of your head, let's fucking do it? What?
Part of it was off the top of my head. Part of it was just being there in character. The beauty of it is the people that bother to come and see Sam Losco are fans of the show, so they're automatically ready to laugh.
They're already prepared for it. They're already in the mind frame. They're already, they're already
People
there.
that don't know it won't appreciate it to the same level. But once they get to know me, then they seem to enjoy it. So that's all I'm going to say. A lot of chicks are there because they're just trying to get in good with their boyfriends, and their boyfriends are the ones who actually come to watch the show. And I've had girls walk out of the audience because it's very vulgar. I'm not going to lie. It's very vulgar. But the guys really like it, and the girls with a sense of humor stay and enjoy it.
No, there's an appreciation there for those who actually understand
And the ones with their panties in a twist, they walk out.
Yeah, well, they don't deserve to be there anyways, right? That's the way to look at it.
Yeah, and they ain't getting any that night. So
you've been doing 3 years of stand-up comedy. You feel like you've traveled, you've done Canada, you've done some of the Midwest states, you've done a little bit of...
Yeah, I've done actually from, I'm guessing what's the most west. I think it's Iowa is the most west. To Boston. Actually, I did Rhode Island too. So
you've traveled most of the states. You've been across Canada, and you always seem to have a following. You have a good group of people that always come out there to enjoy themselves, ready to go.
And it's a lot of fun, man.
I'm glad you enjoy it because that's the big thing. If you don't enjoy it, what's the fucking point of doing it?
If I didn't enjoy it, I wouldn't be doing it. And I've got to see St. Louis, Milwaukee, Boston.
Now, are these
Providence.
places that you would probably never go had you not have had the opportunity to do it that way?
No, I wouldn't have gone for sure. Not just to go there for the sake of going there, but I've got to see a lot of the U.S. And now, I mean, I get to go to Vancouver, I get to go to Calgary, Edmonton, Regina, Saskatoon, Whistler, never been to Whistler, Nanaimo, never been there. So it's going to be more fun.
Places that you just announced, those are where your tour dates will be coming up. In April? That's when the tour launches?
April 7th. I'm not doing the first show in Squamish, which would have been hilarious to do a place called Squamish.
It's a nice place, though.
Yeah. Oh, I heard it used to be a logging town, and it developed from there. But I'm doing the Nanaimo first on the 7th, and then Vancouver, and then we're heading out to Whistler, and then we're heading to Alberta.
So how many shows in total do you end up how many do you have?
I think we're doing 7 that I'm in. 7 that I'm in for sure, and possibly 2 more could squeeze in.
So if anybody in Western Canada then wants to go to the show, or if they want to be in it, or if they want to see you anywhere, how can they find you?
Go on Facebook to the Diamond Mine Agency or to Sam Losco, and the links should all be on there.
And from there, they can go and buy tickets. Expensive?
Nah, it's like, I don't think a ticket is $20. I think it's more like 10.
So there you go.
10 to 15.
If you're out there and you're in Western Canada,
Don't be
you've
such
got
a cheap motherfucker.
Yeah, you got 10, 15 bucks. Go see this motherfucker. Go laugh your ass off. Go see buddy from Super Troopers. Go see Spenny. Sorry, Kenny's not going to be there.
No,
that would be pretty cool.
That would be great if Kenny was there. But no, we got Spenny.
Fucking Spenny. Yeah. What a fucking piece of shit. And you on social media? Where can people find you if they want to keep up with what you're doing?
Instagram, Sammy Tarasco. Twitter, Sam Tarasco TPB, and Facebook, just go Sam Losco, because nobody knows my real name.
It's God, yes. I fucking got you. Sammy, thank you so much for being on the show.
My pleasure,
hopefully we'll get you on sooner rather than later so that you can maybe pump up the tour before you leave. If not, we'll want to get the recap on what happened on the tour and everything that went down.
I appreciate being here.
Yeah,
Good luck with your show.
Man.
It's a hell of a beard for a leprechaun, I'll say that.
Other than that, check you later.
See you guys.